Get in the door.
Sing along now.
Yes, I want to see a show.
I flip on the book face. Yeah, I know where to go.
Tell you where to go.
There's a man over there.
I got 2 bottles of water.
Let me put up your favorite pictures.
Showing lots of love. For the
Let me just reenact that
great advice.
live. I like that one. All around town radio.
Show.
That's where I go for the latest blend.
Tina McCann.
We are live.
Hi,
We're live.
Christine.
It is live.
Oh,
How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Gina McCann's here. Hi, Gina. Kareem is here. The champ is in the house.
Hi, Lee Dixon.
Lee Dixon brought the popcorn. He's ready. Yes, sirree. It's a show today. Did you just get in?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I see you're throwing coats.
I'm
And
trying.
yeah. It's all right. Hey, if you're out there, say hi. We'd love to hear from you, people. Tell them about it, Mark Robinson.
It's the Weekend Review.
Hot topic.
You.
Coming for you.
Quite the one today.
Sometimes they don't show well, whatever, man.
That's right. That's Thursday. Lee says hello. And Marianne says China and I are listening. China has, I should have worn aluminum foil in my head to keep them from hearing me. Yep. Erica, how are you? Good to see your smiling icon on here. Erica makes the best food and posts it online. She makes me hungry every day. Erica.
Erica's amazing.
She is. Are you having fun there? Or are you getting blown
Yeah.
up on the phone?
I'm being blown up. I'm just trying to find the screenshots I took so I can
do
use some
they-
examples today.
Do they not know you're live?
No.
That's right. They don't come on the show. So how would they know?
Right, yeah.
Sorry,
so
did I
just
say
have the
that?
I just have the screenshots of the hate that I'm receiving today so that
What's
I can
up?
use it as an example to what our show's about.
Robert Simpson. Ed Sawicki is back. He's back on Facebook.
Hi, Ed. We're so
Yay.
happy you're home.
Oh my God. Can I actually give a big woo to that? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for Ed being
Ed,
I guess, given a
miss
stay of
you
execution.
so much.
We did. What's going on, Sean Cooper? How are you? Gina McCann is in the house. Yes, she's about to start dinner while watching. Erica, what are we making tonight?
Erica,
Come on,
what am I having for dinner tonight?
tease us. You could DoorDash me, Erica.
Mhm.
I'll be at Mr. Burroughs doing trivia. You know, all you'd have to do is DoorDash me there. But I'd like you to deliver it in person and smile and carry it in a DoorDash bag just so it looks
Piece
for
of
real.
joy.
Yes, Jonathan Grooms is here. Hello, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
My man, Jonathan. My man.
Tim, Dave, Wade.
Look at all these people.
Look at
Big
all
woo
these
from
beautiful
Robert.
people that I know that are in
Kenny.
my clique.
Your click. Click, click, clack.
That I have a clique.
Hi, Tim. Zuck couldn't keep Ed down. You're right. Dave Wade in the house. Yo, Dave
I
Wade.
love
Yo.
me some Dave
Yo.
Wade. Hi,
Yes.
Eric. You guys killed it on Saturday. I'm so bummed that I was so sick and I missed your show.
Were you sick over the weekend?
I was sick when I came back from that cruise. I was in the hospital on Thursday.
Right. Yeah.
It knocked me out until the Sunday.
That's yucky.
Yeah.
Hi, Quentin. That's yucky.
Yeah. Agreed.
Beef, rice-a-roni, asparagus, steak bites in the air fryer. Oh, Erica. I don't know what I'll have.
No.
Probably cheese and crackers before I leave for trivia or something. Hey, Dewey, how are you? Joy and Judgment Time, you're right. And Karis, we've got as Steve Harvey would say,
We have a good one.
a good one for you today. We do. We got a good one for you today.
Oh my God, guys. It triggered some people.
Man, didn't it? You know,
Well,
just
actually-
a little teaser you put online that doesn't mean anything means a lot to some people.
One person in particular, I asked him if I could use his
I
post
saw your
as an
comments.
example.
I saw
And
your
I'll read it
comments.
because I don't mind. I mean, to each their own.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't take it off because we usually don't. I mean, you know, if somebody has something they want to say that's anti us, we get it.
I mean, it's a pretty personal attack towards me and my bar, but turns out that this person, we had issues with this person a few years ago. So I think it's maybe they're just not over it.
Maybe carrying over. I don't know. I hate to see that because whether anybody, there's very few haters out there that say it's a click. I know there's a few that do, but everybody's going to have issue with something someday. But I will tell you, I enjoy it, and I don't ever find it to be clickish. I find it very welcoming.
I'm going to tell you now.
That's just me.
The people that have told me or that I've heard that have said that it's part of the that say it's a click.
Amen, Mike Carr.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. We are very inviting. I mean, maybe you're the problem. I don't know. But we have a room of really happy people, and there might be one sour apple. So
can I just say one thing too? And there was a comment on our page, and if people didn't read it, so be it. If they did read it, I want to clarify something. You were referred to as a drunk bar owner. I've in my lifetime seen you drink maybe twice, and that's one drink because somebody basically buys a big group. Kathy used to do this, and it was like everybody have a drink, and you never drink.
No, I'll read the comment. I'm going to leave a part out of it because to me it's baiting, and I don't think it can. It's not a good thing to bring out. But it said, I flat out think you're a drunk bar owner that should pay their talent more and pay to get better talent if you want the best coming in there. You're just running a drinking club for you and your friends. You run a cliquish club. Don't contact me again. I didn't contact him. He started bashing me from the beginning. His first post was, I'm sitting here laughing at this stupid shit. A ton of it came out of the B&B, the cool click crowd. The rest of us just go on and do our thing. Some get jealous if you move on to bigger projects and a pro playing field. All you do is rehash and talk about the same shit of backstabbing and talking funk about someone when everyone in that club playing covers in bars for $100 per person. The bigger, better bands and the natty don't even care about it. Silly schoolgirl shit you are stirring up without an answer. That was the original comment towards us. So I said, hi, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. Would you mind if we use this as an example for our show? So let's use that as an example. It's a great starter.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't really drink. I think I've had like 12 dozen drinks in the last like 3-4 years. But if he wants to think I'm a drunk, he can think I'm a drunk. I don't really care what he thinks about me personally. I pay the bands what I can afford. If I can't afford to pay them, they don't have to play there. I've installed cover now, so that way I can pay the bands what they ask if I know that they can bring a crowd. I book bands that I know can bring a crowd. I mean, business is business. I don't really need to explain that part. Anybody can think whatever they want to think about me. That's totally fine. I think I hire really talented bands, extremely talented bands, really big deal bands too in Cincinnati. I think opinions do vary. It's a pity that there's so much hate in that person's heart, but I didn't actually do anything to trigger it. There were problems a few years back at the jam, and it didn't go over well for this person, and I guess they're not over it. I don't know what to tell you. But that's exactly what we're talking about. Let's just say that, and I'm not saying he would because I'm obviously the worst bar owner ever, but let's just say that this person did want to book at my bar or somebody else's bar. The second you start bashing a venue owner, a band or anything where I see you bashing somebody publicly on social media, you will not get hired at my venue.
And that is not necessarily bashing your venue or anybody associated with it. It's bashing anybody.
No. It doesn't matter.
It's,
I don't, whether you bash me, and I don't care if you bash me either. You can go ahead, bash me. If I see you bashing anybody, any other musician or any other venue, and even if they're in the wrong, if I see it, it's just my personal opinion. If I see it, that shows complete unprofessionalism. And if you're going to be unprofessional there, that means there's other areas that you're going to be unprofessional in too. And I don't need to worry about that sort of drama. And I don't care how good you are or how good you think you are or how many bands you've played with. I don't give a fuck. The fact is, if you are mean and nasty, even if they're in the wrong, there is a right and a wrong way of dealing things. It is just tacky and unprofessional. And if you're going to treat somebody like that and treat other people like that, then good luck. You will not. I'm sure it doesn't matter whether I book you or not, but I just will never book somebody that unprofessional or that unkind. And that's it.
Okay. Well, we were going to have this whole show lined out today and how we were going to talk about things. And this commenter just absolutely took us down a rabbit hole that is honestly deserving. And, you wouldn't touch the comment that was made in there, but I'm going to touch it. And whether anybody likes it or not, the comment also tried to bring race into it. Why? Yeah. Why? Because, I have seen all races, creeds, everybody at the Bell and the Bear. I've never once seen anybody turned away and said, we don't want your kind in here, boy. Those are the old days, man. That doesn't happen. And get over it. Whoever's saying, that's BS. And, I used to hang out with this person. I used to know this person very well. And I am frankly a bit offended by the tone and the attitude towards my co-host here and the venue, because if you had a problem there, the pro way of handling it, since you're saying you're such a pro, is to have a meeting and talk about it or get together with those people and talk about it. So many things could be solved if people would communicate and not turn to the keyboard the minute something doesn't go your way. I see it musicians all the time. And then they come back and say, oh, I'm sorry. That was, there was just a mistake in booking. It was a double booking and all that after they've bashed a venue up one side and down the other. And it's just not right. Now, if somebody does you wrong and they won't make it right and it's a venue, you have the God-given right to say anything you want. And but it never looks good as a professional musician or somebody who's looking to get gigs if you're out there slamming people. No. In your post. It doesn't. Fix it on your end, fix it on their end privately, however you got to do it. But the court of public opinion is ridiculous. I just went through it with an event. It's stupid. It's totally stupid to fight things out on the internet. It's a no-win for anybody.
It's no win. It just looks bad. And listen, I know that people get fucked over. I've been fucked over. But it's not going to make it better to air it on social media. It just looks bad on you. It just looks bad. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I feel like we're a welcoming bar. It breaks my, I hate when people, I don't even want to bring it up, but I thought thank you, Kareem. I think we do have a very cosmopolitan. I think we have a very open plate. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to address that part, but it upsets me, that part. But, be professional. This is your business. And when you treat your business like a side gig or like a joke, you're going to get treated the same way. And that's, you just don't bash it. You don't fucking do that.
And why do people, on the note we were going to talk about today, why do people bash other musicians too? I see it. It's got to be jealousy or something, because it's just, it's a painful look to see somebody bashing another musician. And I watched a young lady learn how to play online. She put her videos up. And when she started, it was tough to watch. I mean, she wasn't that good. It was tough. But you know what? She had the balls to get on the internet and start playing music. Now she's booking every weekend, sending me her booking. She's
That's
playing
awesome.
clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
And she persevered through thousands of negative comments like give up, quit, all this. It's almost like fat shaming people or whatever. I mean, it's stupid. And why would anybody do that to a fellow musician? Because you started somewhere too. You picked up a guitar once and never played a chord in your life. Give them a break, people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's my opinion. And Bob Klein, you're spot on. Comments like that, unless you're doing something right. Yeah, people attack those who are the most successful. And thank you, Lee Dixon. That's an excellent comment as well. And yeah, anybody can go to the bell. I mean, this comment, was directed at one specific race of people that was made on the page today. And it was like, I started thinking, oh my God, that's so off base because, there are people who come in there and play. There are people who come in there and enjoy of all races. And never once have I seen anybody do anything negative to anybody in that fashion. Ever. You wouldn't tolerate that, Karis.
No, I in fact have kicked out multiple people for there. I have rules. I have it posted up. I don't do politics or religion discussions. It's not news is not allowed on my TV. We try our best to try to avoid it at all costs. And I don't allow hate in my bar. I don't.
I'm so far behind in the comments because Dave Wade's talking about your F-bomb. That was like half an hour ago. So guys, what's your opinion on this? When you see somebody, it seems like people avoid them. When you see somebody bashing someone online, what's your opinion on it? And what should we do to shut that down? I mean, should people call them out online, you think? Or is that just giving them the attention they want? I don't know. Take that one, Karis, and
what do I think?
Smoke it.
I think that I don't think, I don't see the point of call. I mean, you could call them out and embarrass them. They won't get embarrassed because if they're comfortable enough calling somebody out on Facebook, I guess they don't get embarrassed easily because to me, that's just embarrassing alone, just doing that. Like I cringe when I see that. I was like, oh, you are weak. If you can't go and actually talk to this, I understand getting fucked over. I've been fucked over before. I get it. You go to this, but I don't do it. I talk to the person or I just don't do business with them again, and I'll warn people, but I'll warn it privately because it just is a bad look to do it publicly. It's on you. It's just, anything can come across and that shit follows you,
Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Marianne, for those comments. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate that too. I really do. I do appreciate that.
And Dewey. Thank you, Dewey.
I don't know, man. I want to address something. One of the reasons, people have mentioned like B&B doesn't pay. Well, I can only pay what I can afford. And which is why I started charging covers so that way I can afford those high ticket bands. But bars aren't made of money. Like I know that there are some venues and bars that try to lowball musicians. But I had this just come up today because I have this thing that I'll have a low, what is it? Like a base, and then based on the sales, and it's a lower base of what I can afford to pay. It's a lower base. And then based on sales, I give a kicker on top of that. And now that I started charging cover, anything on top of what that you're paid, you get. So like, I'm not trying to make a profit from cover by any means. Like if I say that I'm paying, and this is just a number, $1,000, and I only pull in $500 from the door, you're still getting your $1,000. But if the door makes $1,500, you're getting all $1,500. I'm not trying to profit off this door, but bars have budgets. They have to stick in their budget. And there are legit, trustworthy bar owners that love musicians. And We just can't afford to pay those numbers. And it doesn't make us cheap and it doesn't make us bad people. We say, can't afford that. I'm sorry. We're not trying to lowball you. I'm not trying to lowball. I just can't fucking afford that, guys. But now that I have cover, I can afford those more high ticket bands. So, and I hate being like put into that circle of being like, oh, she doesn't pay. I can only pay what we can pay, So I don't know. This whole thing just annoys me. It just fucking annoys me.
It is. And Heath, that's a good statement. Thank you for that. And be grown and say it to their face, or have a conversation if somebody did something that offended you, instead of putting it all over social media. I agree 100%. And that happens way too often, that the keyboard is a great place to hide behind. And I think it goes back to the old school days where we didn't have keyboards. And if you said something that offended somebody, they might punch you in the mouth. And those days seem to be over, and I'm not condoning violence before anybody gets crazy. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it used to be, it was solved in a different manner. And, it just doesn't happen anymore. And I think people that eventually that post their drama all day long on Facebook and Instagram and those places, don't you think eventually they just fizzle off into the sunset?
Yes, they do.
I mean, eventually.
Yeah.
And then they rear their ugly head. Like it's like they swim underwater for a while and then pop back up, and once in a while rear their ugly head because, like, where'd that comment come from today? Out of the blue. I don't
know. We haven't
that
heard
person
from him
in ages.
I literally messaged the jam group, and I was like, hey guys, does anybody remember what happened with this person? Because they're attacking me in the bar, and I just want to know what it is, because I can't even remember. Like, nothing happened. They acted a fool, and and we just asked them not to go on stage. Like, it was, I don't know where that came from.
I want to say I love Dave Wade's comment here. It says, to me, it's never about race, it's about behavior.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're spot on, Dave Wade. And it shouldn't even be a factor in anybody's comment in this day and age, especially with the music community, because there are so many people that are all inclusive in this music community. And unfortunately, there are people that feel like they're hated because they're different. And that's so wrong. And I'm just going to say that out there. And because they're successful, they get a method of hate.
Thank you, Tim Butterfield. That was really nice. And thank you.
I'll get to that.
Thank you, all of you. You're all just being really cool, and I really like that.
And Jonathan, thank you for that comment too. It's hard to avoid interaction because I think sometimes silence is the best method in taking the high road, but also there's a time where you can only in your soul put up with so much crap from people, and eventually you have to make a statement. And that's why there's press secretaries and spin doctors and people that do this kind of stuff for companies. And, because it's so easy to go on the attack anymore online. It's just, and I loathe, and I will lose all credibility with a musician if I see him bashing another musician, because it's just wrong. There's no reason on the face of the earth to try to take down someone else or to throw a cloud over their day. It's just wrong. I'm trying to get to all those comments, Karis. I'll get to them here in just a minute.
You want to put Heath stuff so I can address it?
Where the one I talked about a minute ago?
Oh, Heath Bowling. Well, as owner, what about the venues, Karis, that make hand over fist and pay low? So Heath, I first want to ask one question. Have you seen their books? That's the first question, because I'm going to tell you, a lot of people think that I'm making hand over fist. So last year alone, I spent over $150,000 on bands, while also trying to pay off loans, while also going through something that was financially debilitating, and I was not making hand over fist. So I just want to make sure that you know. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't venues at bar. I'm well aware that there are venues and bar owners that do not take care of bands the way that they should. I completely understand that. And I understand that you get treated poorly if you even question it. That's just people. Those are the type of people that would bash somebody for not even for for being kind or honest because they're being called out. Those are just bad people. I don't have an excuse for them. I don't know. I only know what I do. That's all.
Jimmy Gard, I appreciate that comment as well, and I agree. Let the snakes lie where we can see them. And I find it. I don't block people. I don't take people off my page. I don't remove their comments. The only comments I remove is Sally, somebody who wants to be my friend, and those kind of things that pop on there. You got to be laughing at something down the line.
I'm laughing at Chad Applegate's.
I gotta get
about
there.
why I won't book him.
Hold on, hang on. This ought to be good if I can find it. My God, there's thousands of comments here. Let me get to it. Heath is answering you there. Let me put it up. I'm looking for Chad Applegate.
It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm going to just buy out my observation of their business the night I play. It's so much more than just the night, like I just explained. Like, yeah, obviously we do well, but I can only pay the bands more now. Was strictly based on sales because I have to. There was a time that I was paying like 25% of the sales for bands because I just wanted to make sure, because we don't charge that much in booze. So, I mean, I wish people would know that there's so many different areas to this business. It's not so black and white. I just wish, I guess for me, I'm not saying other people. Cares? That's why.
We have a winner.
We have a winner. That's a winner right there. Chad Applegate. That's hilarious.
I love Chad.
He makes me laugh.
Whoa.
Jackie, Miss Jackie says everybody likes to talk shit about the hot girl.
Jackie.
I love her. Well, let's talk shit about her then, because she's the hot girl on stage all the time. Miss Jackie rocks. She does.
I do think, Heath, I do think bars should do that. And like I said, I had somebody in my messages. They played on Saturday. The next day was St. Patrick's Day, the busiest day that I've had. Like, we broke a record. Yesterday I was trying to catch up. Today I was trying to catch up. And they're like, hey, what about those terms? Are you just not giving us, like, almost, it came across like maybe it was my perception of it, but it came across like they were attacking me because I didn't give them their bonus. And I was like, first of all, I haven't even gone through my numbers from Saturday yet. I still do the kickback. And plus I do the cover thing. I just have to go through these numbers. Like, I don't know. I just wish people were just a little more patient and I know that they react based on past experiences, but maybe choose your reactions to the people that are doing this to you and not somebody that's giving you no reason to act this way. I don't know.
Can we change gears for a minute? Because we're supposed to be talking about people bashing other people online.
And
professionalism. But you know what cracks me up? You'll see if you get home from a night out and the next morning, maybe you pop up your book of face and you start scrolling through and you see this wicked post that somebody posted about a venue or about a musician or somebody got screwed or my band screwed me over and I'll never play with those assholes again and all that stuff. And then that person wakes up and sobers up and realizes, oops, and it's gone.
Yeah.
It just cracks me up how many times I see that, because you probably shouldn't be running the thumbs if you've been running the alcohol train. I mean, just keep that in mind, people.
I think people need to understand social media is forever there. So you may not respect your band, but I'm sure there's got to be one person in your band that would say, please don't post that because this could affect us getting any future bookings with other places. Professionalism is, I don't care whether you watch paint dry for a living or if you're the most successful musician in the world. Be professional. Treat it as your number one gig, even if it isn't. There's a really good rule. If you're going to treat, like, have respect for yourself. Have respect for your bandmates. Just stop. Because karma will come and get the people that they need to come and get. Don't you worry about it. Doesn't matter. You don't need to do anything.
You just broke a record on St. Patty's Day in your bar. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to pump your tires for a minute. You're doing something right. Okay. You're doing something that is working, and there's going to be haters of anything that's successful. We know how that works. It happens in anything you do. But I want to say how proud we are of you and what you do, because you are just killing it. And all the things you do, I mean, right down to our little silly name that tune that we do. It's such a great environment to do it in there. And the people that come in there are warm, welcoming, and happy to be there. And that's what I like.
I got to tell you, and I kind of like, I get emotional about it, and I try not to talk about it because I do. I have a lot of haters, and they'll just like automatically when I try to post something nice, they're like, well, don't forget to thank your staff. You didn't just do this on your own. I'm like, I know, like, trust me. I know, like, I'm always so hesitant to post something, but I'm going to get a little teary eyed because like, since October, breaking that record for that fundraiser, the over $100,000. I just, there's been a lot of milestones, and we've helped so many people this year, like so many people and animals. And it just makes me really happy. And the bar also has done well because, and I don't know, and I'm responsible for like 8 people's lives. Like, and I'm just happy that I have a safe place for them to work, and that they make money, and they are my number one priority. They are. And I'm just really proud of the place. Like, I really love what I do. I truly do. And that's it. Somebody go fuck themselves because I'm getting emotional.
Look at this. Jennifer's comment is great. She says there's musicians I'm happy not to go see because of their social media behavior. And I agree.
True.
People need to learn that. And there are some people that never learn it. It's almost like you can tag it. They should have like a drama tag in the corner of their screen.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what they're doing. They have drama with it. If it's the drive-through at Taco Bell at 2 a.m., there's drama associated.
I'm not going anywhere where there's drama.
It's interesting. And Rick Piper, amen, brother. Insulting my band doesn't make yours any better.
And that's the thing. Stop dimming other people's lights to make yours shine brighter. There's room for everybody here. Just stop. It's so tacky, dude.
And these topics we do on Tuesday might be as someone referred today as schoolgirl topics or whatever. It's what's relevant in the music community. It comes from people like you guys watching today that send us ideas and throw them our way. I mean, we don't, believe me, Ceris and I are sometimes down to the 30-second mark getting on the show here at 5 o'clock. So we don't have time to sit and scheme up some drama for the day. But for the most part, people write us and they say, hey, how about talking about this? And we're like, yeah, it sounds like a good topic. Let's do it. So that's where all this comes from.
I love you, Alex.
Who are we talking about?
Alex, he works at the Bell, and he just made a comment, and he never makes comments, and that made me happy.
I'm scrolling through here. Let's see what Miss Jackie has to say. Yes.
Thank you, Rick.
Chad, if you've never seen Miss Jackie,
Rick,
go see her.
Mean to each other.
Rick's an asshole.
Yeah, he's an asshole, but he's my favorite asshole.
I love him though. He's wonderful. He is. Hi, Tina. Thank you.
Oh, Tina, I'm sorry we were at capacity. I mean, it was a crazy day. And I made a mistake that day. I just wasn't thinking. It ended up working out, but it could have been better. So like as this night is going on, I was like, next year, this is what I'm going to do for now. Like, I'm always working.
Nick Wheeler, that's why I love Truck. You do make fun of yourselves.
You got to make fun of yourselves.
It's fun. What else we got? I didn't see. Oh, there's Alex's comment. All right. Hi, Alex. Thanks for being here.
Praises any press is here, but there are many who think kick up stuff.
Is that Kareem's?
Yeah.
All right. We're getting there. Man, we've got a lot of viewers today. Thank you so much. It's amazing what a little controversy will bring, as Mike Carr said earlier. Thanks for being here, everybody. And don't forget, we do this for fun. It's entertainment. It's supposed to be a good time. All right. So
it is,
and while we're saying that, Ceris, there's probably something we should have done at the beginning of this show. I should do right now. Go right ahead. Let me get rid of that comment and then you can go right ahead. Okay.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities they represent.
Ba-bam. There it
Ba-bam.
is. Thank you.
Oh,
Let's get to a
also,
few more
do the
comments.
foul language one too, because you keep swearing.
Oh, did I? Did I swear today? Or you
No, it's
keep
me,
swearing?
but you should do the warning foul language thing.
Okay, we can do that. Should I put it up in the corner up there? Just
Oh,
we
yeah,
should just put it up
always.
there. There it is, and just leave it in the corner. Let's do that. All right, what else we got here? Let's look at some more comments if we can. I got a few more comments to get in, and we're gonna have to run.
Randy, Bob Klein, thank you. Randy, thank you.
I blew off this or that, knowing what the topic was going to be today because it got a lot of interest. So, what is this here? I'm missing a bunch. I passed Nick's, Kareem's, Diana.
Peace out, Beshes. That's what Rick said, not me.
Thank you, Diana, for that comment, and I agree 100% with what Ty Holiday's final post was on her Facebook page. Be kind to each other.
Ty's right, and I mean,
yes,
Ty was a beautiful lady, and I got to tell you, kindness goes a really long way. She's right. I live my life by that rule. I don't care how much money you have in your pocket or who you are or who you play with.
And Chris Reese, thank you for that because, you know, I've heard that too. And I watched them on St. Patty's Day put on one of the best shows, a hell of a show, Naked Karate Girls did. And you never hear them bash another musician ever. Because let's face it, I mean, whether you like what they do or not, they're on top of the pile, man. They're
doing something right. You don't have to like them.
They did countless shows in 36 hours over St. Patty's weekend. In fact, they're going to join me on the show Wednesday with the band, not this week, but next week. By the way, shameless plug, we had a cancellation for tomorrow. If anybody wants to come on at noon, message me. I'll have you on tomorrow at noon for Wednesday with the band. Bob Klein.
Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I mean,
yes.
Thank you, Bob. I do appreciate that. You don't have to like Scott. You don't have to like Naked Karate Girls. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like any of these people. You don't.
Can you say Scott again? I love the way you say it.
You don't have to like Scott.
Squat.
But I got to tell you, they probably don't care either. And they're maybe just keep it to yourself so you don't make enemies anywhere else. Because it seems like there's usually, look at the common denominator. Not me. Just kidding.
Bob, thank you. Yeah, the weight of social media is awful sometimes. It really is.
Awful.
And potty mouth. Thanks, Nick. Steve Green. Save the drama for your mama. There we go. And if you give mama drama, she'll slap you.
Basically, be professional because it is your business. And if you expect to be paid, give them a reason to pay you.
I think we wore this out.
Yeah, well, I got emotional and ruined it.
You cried.
I did. Very emotional lately.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Maybe you're pregnant. I don't know. All right. Look at that look I just got. I knew that would get the look from you know where.
You want to know what one of the most favorite things about myself is?
What?
Is that I'm not pregnant.
Okay. There we go. Yes. Aaron Thomas just got here. Well, Aaron, you need to go back and watch, buddy, because you've missed the emotional Karis, the angry Karis, the nice Karis. Tim Anderson, thank you so much. And he said, Naked Karate Girl has a policy not to respond to the hate we receive. Very good. And you know what? Hell of a show on St. Patty's Day that I got to see, Tim. And I'm looking forward to having you on the show on the 27th. He'll be here at noon, everybody, if you want to tune in for that and learn all about what it takes to run a band like the NKG, which is not an easy task when you're putting all those moving parts together. Patrick Witt, hello. Hello, Kimberly. Danielle has a question. Do you ever have lesser known bands at your venue? My band Hijack is one. I saw Hijack actually.
Yes, no. The first 3-4 years I really booked 3 years, I would say. I booked lesser known bands every single Friday to try to give everybody a chance. It's not necessarily about how well known you are. It's about how professional and put together you are. So the problem that I've run into is the newer bands that don't necessarily have veteran musicians in it don't tend to give the product. They don't tend to have a ready product. And that's what the issues that I run into. So are you new? Are you old? I don't like, there's a band that's playing this Friday that I actually didn't know about. I don't know if they're I don't know, but they're playing. Like, I think this year I have about 8 or 9 new bands that I haven't heard or seen.
I saw that too, and I had never even heard of them. So
right.
I find that interesting. All right.
Right. So it's just about, is your product, is it ready? Am I going to think it's ready? Do you have enough material? Do you fit the venue? There's a lot of factors. I don't book off of one factor. It's just, I got to see if it's going to be the right fit and if you guys are ready.
And there we have it. So I guess we could sum this show up like we could sum 90% of our Hot Topic Tuesdays up. Be kind to one another.
Be kind.
I mean, honestly,
be neuter
be kind. Be kind. And Corona, thank you for that comment. Gary Lee, thank you for the comment. And also
thank you, Tim, for being so kind today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are a professional band.
It's a business.
Professional. You know who
they have
else
fun, but it's a business.
Top This Band, very professional. Like you won't see, like, there's certain bands you won't see their band members posting certain things. You won't see, like, that's what your band members post on social media affects the entire band, and you can't be that selfish of a person.
Directly reflects upon the band.
Oh, Chris, you coming Thursday? I am posting that. Yay!
Easy.
Sorry.
Easy.
Who else is going to come out on Thursday? Because I want to post it. I want everybody to know. You're coming? Oh, Scott's coming too. I'm going to make the best reserve sign for you.
No, you're not. Because they always are hateful. Me and my no friends. Yes. I hear how you are. And yeah, there's a lot of professional bands out there. Thank you for that comment, Kimberly, about Mojo Rising. And Chris Reese says now she's pregnant. Yeah, we started that rumor today. And yes, she is. She's actually having John Bonham's baby. We just didn't want to tell anybody.
Ray Renee will be there too. Oh, it's Bob Weber's. Ray Renee, Bob Weber, are you coming tomorrow night to see Gina and Johnny with Cat?
Let's
shameless plug.
Let's have a all around town listener party on Thursday. Okay. I will give away bottles of water to the first 5 people that show up and mention All Around Town Radio. How's that sound? Doesn't that sound fun?
I will spit in a glass jar and give it to you.
That is the way it works. I might even have some All Around Town stickers. You could get a bonus. I might put them on the bottle of water.
And a Belle and the Bear sticker.
No shots, Mickey. They're too expensive for me. Sorry. I'm on a fixed income, and I do this for all the money. Vodka water. Boy, that fired him up, didn't it?
Yeah.
He says, nice to see the prize package hasn't changed in 5 years. That's right. It's always been a free bottle of water. And Colleen says, great idea. I want a sticker. Hey, by the way, can I get a shameless plug in here at the end? I should have done it when I had 80 viewers. Our apparel, online apparel store is open. And that means you can get your support local music apparel. And we'd be glad to have you order that. All you have to do is click on the link. It can be shipped right to you. It's simple, easy, fun. So grab a little of that support local music apparel. And if you get one, wear it somewhere and take a picture and send it to us so we can post it. Because we like to do that. We do. Mary wants tequila. Stickers
Mary
and water,
loves
Bob says. That. Bob's in. Yes. Order today. Thank you, Mary.
Here too.
And yes. Colleen loves her All Around Town Radio.
So welcome, Diana, honestly. All right, we were like running. My dogs.
What time is it? Oh, we got to go. We got to go. We got to go.
I love you guys.
We do. And thank you.
Hold on, I want to see what Aaron Thomas said.
Oh gosh, it's
I
huge.
absolutely love it when I hear people talk about it because they're usually, and if you don't think the monster, that's fine. Not for every people think all they do is jump around. Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Ashley Knapp just said it best. See ya, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. You've been listening to Hot Topic Tuesday and watching the antics of my lovely co-host, Ceris. Thanks for being here, everybody. Bye for now. You ain't right.
I ain't wrong.
You are not right, but you're wrong.
No.
Sing to us, sweet Sister Mercy.
What for the weekend? And I wanna see a show.
Show.
Flip on the book of face.
You know what?
Yeah, I know where to go.
Your opinion matters
Your opinion matters.
because we know what opinions are. Woo, you made that clear today. We're on the air. We're off the air. We'll see y'all. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye for now.